I think for most of you guys that watched part of our practice, you probably noticed that Jeff Tedford wasn't here today. Jeff had a medical procedure done this morning. He's resting comfortably right now, but he'll be out for a short period of time. So we'll of course keep Jeff in our prayers and all that. I think he should be okay. Also, I think most of you know that we are bringing in Richie Incognito for business today. As I've said all along, if there's an available free agent that we don't maybe need a little bit more information on, we'll look to them all and we'll continue to compare them with our current roster that we have. So it's nothing more than a visit coming in, part of that process. Beyond that, we, of course, practice-wise and keeping our team moving forward, this is important. Today we had a chance to go back and do some training camp type. We'll have a training camp type practice, offense versus defense. Just get some good work in, good on good. I started and we'll play a lot this week, so this is always, of course, a good time to get that in. Injury-wise, don't have a whole lot more to report. Guys are getting better. And, take your questions.
You guys have been having practice and were held out today. Are any of them still in play to play on Thursday?
Everybody is in play right now.
This would be Thursday, the normal game today.
Yeah, but everybody, the estimate is everybody in play. They're all still in play. As far as how much they'll play, I kind of, early on, I kind of, outline how we play our guys in the preseason. First game for a quarter, second game into the second quarter, third game into the third quarter for the most part, and they won't play much to the final preseason game, which we are to now.
Lovie, can you explain the thought process of bringing in Incognito, knowing what developed in Miami? Your thoughts when that happened versus now the opportunity to bring him into this fall? One would be the reason, is that baggage too much though, no matter what he says, no matter what he does for this football team and maybe even for the community, because there is a sensitivity within the community with the young girl who committed suicide because of that?
Well, first off, I think we're jumping the gun a little bit on bringing in a player. We look at everyone that's available. It's no more than that. We haven't signed anyone. I think we owe it to ourselves to compare our roster to what's out there, and Rich is a part of that. So I think we should just wait, just let the process take care of itself, and go from there.
What would he have to demonstrate to you in order to pass your test?
I don't think you can just say, a few things. I mean, it's a process. It's just not one thing to go through. This is just a part of it. When we were evaluating college prospects, we brought in just about everybody that's available that we could to have a face-to-face. I've heard what happened down there, but for me, I think it doesn't hurt anything to talk face-to-face with anybody that's available. So I think we should report on just that. There's a visit coming right now, and let everything else play out.
Lovie Incognito has been available for some time now. Not a single team has brought him in. Why are you doing it and why now? Why not over the off season when you're looking at free agency?
Because really, as part of the process, we had training camp, and we've had a chance to evaluate our roster we have right now. We know what's on our roster. So there's one more week before the regular season starts. So we may bring in some other players that we don't have all of the information on. It's no more than that. This is last week. We look at all available guys and run out of time as far as looking at play.
He's got a lot of body of work in this league. Lovie, what do you think of him as a football player?
As a football player, the last time I saw him play, he was a pretty good football player. I mean, that's why we're looking at him. We're looking at him as a football player. Before you sign anyone, you look at the total body. Right now, we're just looking at the football part and putting all the information together.